Alright, we have a bit of an update here that may or may not be controversial, or it'd be exactly what you guys thought was going to happen. I now have 100 speechcraft. Boom, right there. Maxed out forever. Actually, my first skill to ever reach maximum at this point. As a result, I'm now level 20, because every time I'd get like 10 ranks, I would go rest, and so on. Which also means that as a result, my personality is now at 82, making it my third highest stat after speed and agility. Agility, of course, which is at 100 when it's not damaged, but my fatigue is damaged, or my agility is damaged. I don't think I have a agility curing thing, so I'd have to like seek out a specific location or something to get my stat back, because the disease is gone, but the stat down is not gone. But 92 agility is enough that I'm not really that alarmed about fixing it. So what I did is I would just go to a guard, basically. Like this person, except a guard. And I would just spam admire, just click it a lot. And then I was like, well, this is working really well, noticing my level going up. But I was like, well, my hand's starting to hurt. So you know what I'll do? I'll download an auto-clicker. So I downloaded an auto-clicker. And I was just clicking admire every 20 milliseconds. Just rapid fire boom. And I just burned right through my 100 speechcraft. And it's weird. I'm thinking about the logistical... Not logistical. Like, the logical conclusion of this system and what it's... I'm trying to think of what it's trying to engender in its players and what they expected people to do. Because I don't really even feel like I did anything wrong or different. Your ways of leveling speechcraft... You can open a book, I suppose, to get like 1 point if you find the right one. Otherwise, you can spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gold to grind it. Otherwise, you can just go talk to a dude and hit admire. And when you hit admire, it does a dice roll of pass or fail. And if, as far as I can tell, you get a better experience reward for succeeding and a lower experience reward for failing, but you do get experience either way, I believe. And there's no penalty for admiring, aside from the fact that the meter goes down, but if it's against a character where that meter doesn't matter, you can just do it forever. And you can do it indefinitely. So I figured I'd just take it to the logical conclusion, and instead of slowly grinding it manually, which I was doing until now, because I would be like, hey, shopkeeper, let's try admire. Oh, it didn't work again. And spoilers, it basically never worked. I figured the logical conclusion was just to get it out of the way, so I was like, okay, let's just burn through this now, and I did that. As opposed to grinding it once every time I encounter an NPC, which, judging by how long that took, would have taken, like, longer than my entire playthrough, probably, to make it workable. It does make speechcraft weird, because it makes it so that for every player, either speechcraft is going to be completely useless because it always fails, or it'll be totally great because it basically always succeeds, which nowadays it has a pretty great success rate for me, I think. And I don't know what the point of that is. Like, you either level it up so it's awesome, or you don't level it up so it's never useful, so the dice roll mechanic almost seems redundant at that point. Let's see how my chance goes here. Boom! Oh, he loves me. He loves me so much. Look how much he loves me. Oh, we're great. I shall honor our friendship too. I am the bestest ever, and you love me now. Thank you.
Hail, friend.
Hi there. Let's talk about... I already did advancement, so let's do job. We got some Dwemer Spider Centurions from a friend, and we got Estoril who can fix them up. But we don't have any scrap metal. You can find scrap metal in the Dwemer ruins. I wish I knew a better place to get some, but I don't. We need 4 pieces of scrap metal to be on the safe side, but you don't need to try and clear out the Dwemer ruin. Just run it, snatch some, and get out. I don't have any right now, right? Nope. Just any Dwemer ruin. Period. I may have even had scrap metal on me before. Probably. I've been in a ruin before. Where would I go to find the local one, really? I wonder. I'm over here in Aldrun. There's Margan. Was it Caldera? I think it was Balmorra. You go up and around there, and that was one of the first Dwemer rooms we went into. I've kind of cleared that one out, though. I may be able to talk to merchants if they still have what I sold to them in town around Balmorra. They may still have the scrap metal. Otherwise, I may just move on and try to find another Thieves Guild character to talk to. Maybe try a different quest line.
If there is anything I can do, I am humble.
So I may be at a dead end with this one for a little while. Let's see. Thieves Guild. Yes, Bandit, what do you need to know? Well, I can't follow that up with a question, unfortunately. Join the Thieves Guild? Not really useful. The awkward thing about somebody being, what do you want to know, is that in this game you can't ask questions manually, so it's like there's no follow-up for that. Don't know if I want to go into a Dwemer Ruin right now. I feel like I'll find my way into one by just playing the game more. So let's give myself a new task to do instead. And that's probably... I'm just gonna have to review where the other Thieves Guilds are. Hello. So I'm at the Alchemist in Balmorra, and they just have scrap metal right here. So if I just buy 4 of you real quick, that won't even be particularly expensive. Also, you've got a bunch of money. Oh, you won't buy armor, though. Dang it. Of course you won't, because it's armor. That makes sense, despite any frustration I may have. Am I going to use silence, or should I sell that? Chameleon, 10% on self? That's annoying. Don't know if I'd want to bother with that one. Do I have anything I'd want to specifically give to you just to deal with my own equip load here, at the very least? Or to balance off the price? I don't really see much, honestly. Not in a hurry to throw away my potions. Alright then, let's see if I can just barter it down a little bit. There we go. It helps to have people like you. Well now, Balmorra was the answer. I don't think I sold those to her, though. Come to think of it, scrap metal's probably kind of heavy for its value. It didn't only have a value of 20, so I probably, despite going into Dwemer Ruins, I probably didn't come out with any scrap metal. So I probably didn't sell any around town, but there was some nonetheless. Come to think of it, isn't selling scrap metal illegal? Not scrap metal, isn't selling Dwemer relics and stuff illegal? Isn't that person, like, super breaking the law right now? Why are you guys always floating? Aldrun? Let's get back to there. Well, that worked out. I was like, I might just go talk to a different quest person instead of going on into a ruin. But on my way to Vivek, which is where I was going next for the purpose of tracking down the Thieves Guild that was supposed to be around there, I was like, well, let's check the vendors to see if one of them has the scrap metal. And they did. Ah!
What do you want?
Right in my face. I'm stuck. There we go.
Hail, Argonian.
Greetings, White
Howdy.
Walker.
Scrap metal. Here it is. So you found some, eh? Well, I'll give you a fair price for it. How about 250 septims each? That should put some clink in your pockets. Holy crap, that was a bargain. What did I spend? 70? I think I spent 70 septims and I got 1,000. Turns out, for a Thieves Guild, they don't have much of a network, do they? Being able to find these resources that just are being sold by random people, just chilling out. Alright, advancement. Yeah, job. Eindel, a Bosmer like me, has some fine arrows, the darts of judgment. Eindel has 4 darts of judgment. They're very rare arrows made in my house province of Valenwood. Eindel is a guard at the Thiri Manor in Aldrun. If you find the darts there, feel free to use them, but the guild will pay good money if you don't want them. Interesting. Interesting that he tips me off on these darts of judgment, but they're like, yeah, you can use them if you want. Huh. So grab them, bring them back, and they should be worth something. I assume they're like super arrows that are especially effective, basically, if there's only 4 of them. So we're looking for Lethri Manor, Darts of Judgment, Eindel. Same dialogue, yep.
Hail, friend.
Hail, friend!
Oop. Just jumped over those people's heads like a boss. Probably freaks people out a little bit. I think... well, I can't show it right now, but I think your character defaults into the I'm holding a weapon pose whenever you're there holding a shield. So when I sheath my weapon, my weapon goes away, but my shield stays on, which means I think my character then still defaults to a holding a weapon pose. So his hand's just kind of gesturing outward. Not sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'm full of it. Actually, I'm probably thinking of this guy. Yeah. When I was sneaking that I look like I'm supposed to be holding a weapon. Alright. Well, that's easy to find. Around the map. Yay, my acrobatic skill leveled up.
Is there something I can do?
Nope, just trying to jump over you. This is up here. Okay, we're here now. I'm looking for someone named Dell. That's all I really have to go on. Well, they're a guard, right? They're an archer. Did he say they're a guard, or just somebody that has stuff? Guard quarters. Could try and find out. Yeah, I guess who can't ask about Eindel here? Me.
Tidings.
The whole bone mold set. And a crappy dagger. Lots of weapons. Hi there. Like me, no. Like me better. No. No. Come on, above 90. Yeah! Look how awesome I am.
What an unexpected surprise.
They are
Please,
so
go
into
ahead.
me right now. Oh, trying to look at what's on top of there. What's that? Extravagant belt. Something else. Poking
How do you
around.
do?
Don't mind me. Oh, am I getting stuck? Sure am. I'm curious. Oh, it's a skirt. I thought it was a hat. Like my dumb hat. I want a new hat. It's getting weird that I still have this. My marksman skill is up. Speaking of things that level up slowly. What's up there? A bow? Is it a good bow? I can't tell from here. 1 to 15. Not encouraging. Probably faster, but that's about it. I want sheer, raw, unrepentant damage. These things are locked. Could be in the right spot.
Greetings.
I should probably keep an eye out for someone that's actually named Eindel, though. So, given that it's supposed to be someone's actual name, it might not be in the guard quarters.
How are you today?
Can I ask you about Eindel? No, I can't. I can still ask about Bivali Tenerin from way, way back. Long ago back that I don't remember why I asked about them in the first place. Whoa. I thought they were running into me for a second there. Bedrooms. There's a start. Might be bedrooms, or it might be in like some sort of training area, if they have one. Private quarters. What's your name? Not the right name. What's your
Is
name?
there something
Nope.
you need? Yes, Outlander.
They're all
What do you
armored and
want?
stuff, which is kind of neat. And none of these people are the right person. Gotta look around for arrows. What's that? Flynn. Oh yeah, I forgot my skooma somewhere. Oh, I looped around. I think I left my skooma in the pawnbroker's house in Balmorra when I was poking around, because nobody will let you look at your wares until you get rid of it. They apparently can just magically detect skooma on your person, which is interesting. Raises questions, really. This is the usual room we encounter. Does anyone see me right now? No? Good. 'Cause I'm taking all your crap. Now I'm gonna pickpocket. That's a probe, isn't it? Master? Come on. You can do it. I'm gonna level this damn security stat sooner or later. It's what, like, embarrassing? Level 30. Oh. That's a bummer. Now it's been used up. Well, there's only one way to do this, which is to keep trying. And so I'll just keep trying, even when it ruins and breaks my stuff. And then I have to go buy more ones. I used up both of them and it still didn't open? What kind of dice roll is this? This is... Oh, Journeyman works? Well, go figure. I don't even want the stuff inside it, do I? Redoran cooking secrets. There's not even good stuff inside. Oh. Alright. Well, it happens. One of these days, this damn lockpicking skill is going to be in a usable state. One of the main things I do around here, but it just levels so slowly. Like, a lot of things in this game level really weirdly slowly. I think the weird thing is that it feels like experience might be treated equally across all stats. But there's some stats like short swords you're going to use constantly, and stuff like sneaking, where even if you're... Not sneaking, but lockpicking, where even if you're sneaking constantly, you're only doing the actual act of lockpicking so often per session. Like, even if your entire goal is to steal. Are you the person? You're Dell. What can I do for you? Darts of Judgment? That's none of your business. Okay. But what if I, like, really like you a lot? Don't you like me? Aren't I great? What if you loved me a lot? Oh, aren't we getting along swimmingly? Darts of Judgment. That's none of your business. Okay. Well, I tried. Are they on your person, I wonder? Ah! They're like a Barbie doll.
Hello.
Good to see you.
How are you today?
Hello.
Hello?
Bosmer?
Bosmer?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
You to go away, mostly. Can you go away? I need to talk to... Hello?
Greetings, Outlander.
Now they're stuck on each other. They're all stuck running into each other, and now they're never gonna leave. Ah.
Is there something
How are
you need?
you?
What if the arrows are on her inventory? That creates a problem for me. How do I find her living quarters, I wonder?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
They're just all stuck running into her. I'm gonna have to come back. Jeez. They're just never gonna leave.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Is
Hello.
there something I can do for you?
Not unless you want to help me steal from one of your housemates, which I assume you don't. Do you know where the person lives? I can't ask you about Dell. I'll take that. That. Guess she's just leaving. I can do without. Not the most encouraging stuff. That's lock level 30. I don't know how I feel about that. Too complex. That's how I feel about that, apparently. Ah! They're running outdoors at me. Here, this is my room now. You can't come back in. Hello, yes. I would like to take all of your jewelry. Got so many expensive amulets now. It's like they have an expensive amulet-based economy around here. Where does that person live? Did I just loop around to the same place again? Yes, I did. Where the heck am I gonna find these bolts? Are they on her person or not? And how likely am I to be able to actually get them off of her if they are? Because she's surrounded by guards that are literally running, like, stuck running into her right now. It doesn't give me a lot to work with. Maybe they managed to patrol around. That might be them. Maybe I can go sneak up on hello. Oh my god, I might be able to sneak up on hello.
How nice. I like good company. What can I do for you?
Stop looking at me. That's like the #1 thing I want you to do now. Can you do that for me? Thank you. There.
Over here!
Oh.
Good to see
Wow, I'm really bad at thieving. For somebody that's done like 10 Thieves Guild missions
How nice.
and has
I like good company.
maximum level
What
agility
can I do for you?
and a Thieves Guild, like a thief armor set and no shoes. And even a mod that's supposed to help rebalance thieving. Not working out. Well, it's not on her.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Huh. I don't have a lot to go on with this one. Who can I ask about? Like, I don't think anyone will talk to me about the Bolt of Judgment, unfortunately. Dark Brotherhood. Scum, all of them. If they're after you, friend, you better find yourself help. Or write a will, or both. Thank you.
Hello.
Bye. Like, I know you said it's none of my business, but like, what if it was my business? Can I make you like me more by clicking a lot? What if I click on you, like, even harder? Have you considered that eventuality? Ooh, 91. Probably should... 99! Oh. What if I, like, give you a little bit more money? Yay! Now we're best friends! Darts of Judgment. You suck. I don't like you. Teach me the thing. Alright, well, she's not gonna help me. And because she... So these are all dialogue that everybody has, generally, right? But I don't think one of these... I don't think she's gonna give away where she lives, necessarily. Doran Council, I think, was the same dialogue that always happens, yep. I don't think she has dialogue that will point me at where she lives. Well, that's not great. Have you seen Yanis Sarandis lately? What a remarkably good-looking young man he is, and so tastefully dressed. I thought I heard something about him having a little money trouble, but you'd never think it to look at him. And I hear he has become a prisoner of strong drink. That would never have happened while his devout, temple-fearing parents were alive. But it happened. Too bad. So, that's... You wouldn't know he's poor to look at him because he borrows everything he can to make himself look good and then just doesn't pay anyone for those things, which is why every character in this town points me at another thing that needs to be retrieved from this guy that's just straight up taking people's stuff at this point. He's doing like a less he's basically just doing a less breaking and entering version of stealing at this point. Alright. Back to the drawing board, I'm just trying to find these darts. Wait, they're just sitting here? In the open? I feel like I looked in every direction except for this exact spot. Click. 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 Right when everyone walks in to see me. Nope, nothing happened here. I'm super sneaky. Bye-bye. Well, that was convenient. Nobody really caught up with me because I happened to not... I happened to do right between everyone coming by. If you see me doing stuff like that in sort of slow motion, it's because I'm staring at the little grab a bag icon in the bottom of the screen, and I'm like, is it still there? Because if it disappears, that should mean that I've broken stealth. So I need to grab each one in that state. This is not how you get to the front door. Oh no, how turned around have I gotten? That should take me back to the same chamber, but upstairs.
Yes, Outlander.
So I need to use the weird root door to get out, I believe. That's not the one. Must escape, must escape, must escape. Boing. Yes, thank you for getting out of the way. Yep.
How are you?
Aha! That's interesting. So you immediately start the jump, right? But if you go into first person... Oops. Ha! So your animations don't start until your character's being shown on screen. So if I jump, I immediately start the mid-air Superman pose, but if I'm first person, then jump, then do this, it starts the pose after I switch to third person. It doesn't start the animation until I'm looking at it, despite the fact that it should be doing it right off the bat when I first do the jump. That's interesting. I'm learning weird little quirks. It's basically useless information, which is my favorite kind of information. Running cycle is glorious.
Yes, Outlander.
I think my favorite part about the running cycle is that is how much I'm getting used to it. I was so caught off guard the first time I saw Argonians and so on moving in this game, but now I'm just totally used to it.
Warm greetings. How are you, Argonian?
Am I hearing...
Tidings, Khajiit. Tidings for...
Distraction for a second. Am I hearing combat around here?
Tidings, Dunmer. How are you, Ozma? How are you? Annoying creature.
What? That's just straight up here. You know, you see that, right? You're not gonna... Can I ask you about Dwemer?
How delightful. Welcome.
That's a forbidden Dwemer object just walking around town. Huh. So that must have been the side effect of me contributing the Dwemer scrap metal, as they must have made that. It's just, that wasn't here before, and suddenly it's here. They really do just gather on the stairs and block it up. I think it's because they don't know how to path around it, basically.
This is a wondrous encounter.
I got the darts. Here's the darts. Here's 2,000 septims for the darts. You've done pretty good work for me, bandit. If you've got a price in your head, I'll see if I can't take care of it. Cool. Advancement. Oh, we need more jobs. I've got no jobs for you. We already know Balmorra. Big Helend in Seydrithmora. Seydrithmora? Or you could talk to the Master Thief himself, Gentleman Jim Stacy. He's in Vivek, but very choosy about who he has work for him. How choosy? Look for him, you'll find him in the basement of Simin Fraliani's bookstore in the foreign quarter. So go to Simoni's bookstore in the foreign quarter of Vivek. I think we've been to that exact place before, right? During that one part with the escort that was happening. Otherwise, you need to go to Seydrithmora in the Dirty Muriel's Corner Club. But is Seydrithmora on my map yet? If I'm going to do anything else, I should probably do that before I go to the leader guy. Particularly just because of the risk of rejection if I go there too soon. But is Seydrithmora even on my map yet? Because I don't think it is. Kind of what I thought. I got Pelagade, Selenine. One thing is that town on the Siltstrider network? Because if it is, then I can find it. I don't think I've been to every single location on this thing yet. Have I been to Nisus yet? And Cool? It cost me negligible money, so let's just bounce around a bit.
Like to go?
Hi. This place is pretty cool. Oh, right, I remember this place. Nisus. This is the place I was supposed to go to originally.
Just for you. Same low price.
When I was making my way north. No, it's not. It's way over here. Whoa. Guess we got turned around. I was thinking of Margon. Sedanine. That's the starting place, right? Way down here? Yeah, it is. Wow. That's a direct connection. Margon. I'm basically just going to waste a bunch of money teleporting around for a little bit. Just to see what the connecting places are. Those are all of them? Awkward. And how much time have I spent traveling in universe now? As a result of what I've just done, basically. Let's go to Balmorra. Where are you? There you are. Suran. That's a new one. Let's go there. Hello, I've been to Suran now. It's way over here, apparently. Got like a weird windy wall through the middle of town. Alright, not what I'm going for, but now it's on the map, so I know where it is if someone refers to it again. I'm sure I'll be coming here again. Molagmar. Where? Huh.
We make a special trip just for you.
Storms are back.
Low price.
Which means I don't really know what this place looks like, but here it is. A place called Molagmar. Suran Vivek. So that's all of them, I think. I think that's every single town. Suran's where I just was, right? Yeah. I believe we've established every single town in the game that has a Siltstrider on it, I believe. Just by clicking on every new name I saw. Huh. Oh, there's a town. For a minute there, I just thought there wasn't a town here. And I'm like, whoa, this is a trip. Let's go to Vivek then, because I don't think I know how to get to the other place. Unless I forgot its name already, but I don't think I did. Let's go to Vivek. And that should have cost me at most 100 or 200 gold, so I'm not really concerned about reloading to save money. Siltstrider trips are nice and cheap, and I also stole these when I was poking around. I have 2 bone mold curiouses that are worth 350 each, and the nebulous thing that has value in this game. So ready to make out like a bandit. I just need to find my way to this bookstore. Let's just start the next episode already there.